My parents gave my $28 Dubai trip to my sister's freeloading fiancé. Here's how I got them back. My parents kicked me off the $28,000 Dubai trip I paid for, handing my boarding pass to my sister's unemployed fiancé, Trevor. They texted saying he'd be better company, and I could go another time. I'd just been erased from my own gift. I worked my way up from construction to project manager, making 85 grand while my parents bounced from crisis to crisis. I let them live in my condo for practically nothing, losing thousands monthly. My sister Megan called me the bank, joking Trevor would be their retirement plan. Every barbecue, every spa day all on my dime while they forgot rent. I kept thinking they'd change. Last Thanksgiving, Trevor bragged about using my credit card points for Miami. My parents laughed. Mom said, he's practically family, it all stays in the family. My stomach dropped, but I ignored the warning. The morning of our Dubai flight, I got dressed, grabbed my suitcase, and opened the airline app to check in. It already said checked in next to my name. Panic shot through me. Trevor had somehow used my boarding pass. I called Mom straight to voicemail. Then Megan texted me a selfie from the airport with Trevor grinning behind her, both holding boarding passes. I called the airline freaking out. The agent insisted I must have checked in already and couldn't understand why I was confused. Sir, you're already processed for the flight. I drove to the airport with my heart pounding, thinking maybe I could still catch them or get this sorted out. Security wouldn't let me through without a boarding pass. I begged the counter to print another one, but they said mine had already been used. A manager told me I could buy a new ticket for $5,000 if I really wanted to make the flight. I stood there frozen and humiliated while Megan posted Instagram stories of champagne glasses clinking in the airport lounge. My own family had officially erased me from a trip I paid for. I went home and stared at my empty condo, suitcase still sitting by the door. But then my best friend Matt came over with takeout and reminded me of something important. I still had all the confirmation emails for every hotel and tour booking. That night, I canceled everything, every single reservation, every tour, every hotel room, all of it. I also reported Trevor to the airline for identity fraud, attaching those Instagram photos as proof that he wasn't me. The panic texts started hitting my phone at dawn. By day 2, their dream vacation had turned into a complete nightmare. Hotels were refusing their check-ins, and the airline had flagged Trevor for fraud. Megan called me crying, begging me to fix everything, but I stayed completely silent. Screenshots started flooding our family group chat, pictures of them stranded at hotels. My dad literally sleeping on a luggage cart in the airport. The family who erased me now needed me to survive, and I wasn't lifting a finger. When they finally got back home, broken furious, I met them at my condo door with an eviction notice. My voice didn't shake for once. I'd already signed the lease to new tenants. Trevor tried laughing it off, calling it a big misunderstanding, but that fraud report was sticking to his record. My parents begged for one more chance, but I was done. Megan stopped calling, the house went quiet. For the first time in years, silence replaced all that guilt and noise. Months later, I booked my own solo trip to Dubai. On the plane, I had my boarding pass tucked safely in my pocket where nobody could steal it. I scrolled past their empty GoFundMe page, smiled, and finally exhaled. They thought they could erase me from my own gift, but they just erased themselves from my life instead. And honestly, a best $28,000 I ever spent. It bought me my freedom from them forever. Now when I travel, nobody can take my seat. Nobody can steal my boarding pass, and nobody gets to call me the bank ever again. Thanks for watching. Hit subscribe to check out more stories on my channel.